This is inside the church. Let's go have a quick peek. Here we go. It's in a lot more disarray than when I was last here. All these pews were in order last time, and the back hadn't been ripped up, as you can see there, and many of the paintings were on the walls. None of the stained glass windows have been broken. Most of them have been at least partially broken now. There are still various instrument cases back here. I remember there being a harp case. That's not a harp, it's some kind of bizarre huge guitar. Still has the air of a church. It still has the musty smell, plaster of an old place, even though it's not very old. Now there are these things scattered everywhere. Someone's dug them out. Must have been souvenirs or mementos of a marriage here. And this is the exterior, as we all remember. This is inside the hotel at the Russian village. The last time I came here was with a few friends. It hadn't been burned. A lot of this was still pretty much intact. You can see massive damage. Everything is burnt to a crisp, really. Although the structure still mostly stands, the rooms have been destroyed. The rooms that we stayed in one of these rooms overnight. It might well have been this room. And you can see there's really nothing left. It was a pretty comfortable night as well. I slept on maybe this bed. And some guys slept on the floor. They didn't want to stay on the beds, even though the room was pristine, really. And everything else has been wrecked just like this. It's a shame, I suppose, but it does make it look interesting. And it is a ruin, and I'm sure they were going to abandon it, so I can't get too upset about it. Up there are golf course or parking lots. This is another trash room. Heavily mangled. And another view down. What are all those papers? Why are they not burned? Look like envelopes. In this room we set up these chairs and then ran around setting them up in a tower. And they're still all gathered together, but they've been obviously smashed by people. Not burned though, which is interesting. Just leveled. And I'm going to head down the passageway and go check out the mammoth. It's a bit more overgrown than last time and lots more scattered garbage. But the 3 trash cans that I put over there have been moved. Someone has tidied them up. Very decent of them. Do I watch out for the holes? Everything is more trash than last time, as expected. Even the play castle's been smashed. Here's the mammoth. You can see this structure on Google Maps.
Where?
This white thing. It looks like an S. And this is all that remains of the skeletal mammoth. His bones hanging there on the floor, and his head and tusks are over here. It's quite sad actually, because it was impressive. One of the best parts about this park. And here he is, constantly looking towards freedom, the open door. Of course he can't go. There used to be a railing here, so I never did this before, but he must have been animatronic, because his head moved like this. And maybe he would scream out at you as well. Could have been quite creepy on the day. I'm amazed this is still together, because on the other side it's all smashed to pieces.